Hey kids, welcome back to another Summer Kids Club video. I just got here in my car and it's 94 degrees outside, so the air conditioning is not quite up to speed yet. So it's pretty warm in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and head to the store and I'm going to pick up some ingredients from the 1960s and create a meal using all of those 1960s ingredients, and we'll see what we come up with. Hopefully it'll be good like last week's. Once again, got our cart, going to pick up our items. Hopefully we can find everything. First up is Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts released in the 1960s. I don't know which ones came out first, so go ahead and cheer for which one you would like me to pick out. S'mores, chocolate fudge, snickerdoodle, blueberry, cookies and cream. Wow, we've got some good ones in here. And banana bread, Apple Jacks. Wow, okay. I'll say we'll go with banana bread. Also released in the 1960s, Pringles. And this also, I think these are probably the only ones that came out in the 1960s, but to keep things interesting, we're gonna take a look at what else we have. So, wow, sweet potato sea salt, okay. Farmhouse cheddar, everything bagel, wow. Hot honey, all dressed, whatever that means. Salt vinegar. I think we'll go with chili cheese fries. Wanted to make sure we got some 1960s candy and found out that Starbursts came out in the 1960s. Once again, to keep things interesting, maybe we should do the minis instead of the big ones. So I think we're gonna get the minis. Next on our list is Gatorade. So we've got a whole bunch of items here, but I don't want to get a whole pack because I don't really drink this stuff normally. So I think there are some individual ones up here. I'll just get that one. In the 1960s, they released something that honestly can make almost everything better. By the way, you might be hearing a dog barking in the background. There's a dog at Walmart. But what did they release? Mrs. Butterworth's syrup. Why would you pick anything else? Even though this exists somehow. Did you see this before? Anyways, this is what we're getting. By the way, if you're wondering if people look at me a little weird while I'm talking to my phone while at the store, they are. So I've got everything here I need, and I'm going to use these four things to create a dip that I will dip in with the Pop-Tarts. I don't know if you've had these before. They're really little, but they're really good. This is starting to get pretty interesting. Starbursts are taking a while, but it's just got a real dark brown flavor so far. I also just opened these, and they taste pretty interesting on their own. So we're just gonna pour a few of those. Well, that's probably too much. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to crush these up, and then I'm going to pour the rest of the of this into this and kind of make it a little bit more substancy. Crushing these up produced a really weird smell. Obviously, you know, the chili cheese fries, you guys probably know what that smells like, and this is very strong. Starbursts are melting pretty well. I just put some new ones in so you can tell the difference in size between the new ones and those that have been in there for a while, just melting away. So we're getting there. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is smelling pretty good. It might not look appetizing right now, but it smells pretty good. So all the Starbursts aren't quite melted yet, but this is getting warm enough that I'm going to go ahead and pour it so that it doesn't burn. So we'll pour it in here and then start mixing up in just a moment. Just enough, that may be good. I just opened the set of Pop-Tarts and they smell so good. So I'm looking forward to trying them, and then we'll dip them. Here's one last look at the dip. That is our dip, so delicious looking. So to be completely honest with you, this smell is starting to make me gag a little bit, so I'm a little nervous about this. I just want to see what this tastes like on its own, the banana bread Pop-Tart. So okay, that's a little disappointing. These smell better than they taste. It doesn't taste amazing. So I'm gonna hope for the best. We will hope that this dip improves it. Are you all hoping with me? Oh boy, that is something else. Okay, let's see if we can give you a good look at that. Go ahead, take a nice look. Imagine yourself eating it, and now I will give it a bite, okay? I'm a little more nervous for this one than I was last week. Oh, here we go. It's 1960s. Okay. That's... Oh, wow. That produced a feeling in my mouth I've never experienced before, because the taste is not that bad. There's a certain sweetness and uniqueness to this dip. And of course, this has such a uniqueness to this banana bread Pop-Tart that it all kind of offsets each other. It just ends up producing like a generally sugary flavor. The problem is that it feels like it should not ever have existed. This whole thing feels like it is breaking the laws of the universe, and because of that, I am feeling a little bit mixed in my mouth. There's a part of my body that is saying, yeah, you shouldn't have done that, and yet there's slightly a little bit of a good taste to it, so bit mixed on it, but I don't think it would be good for me to continue to eat it. So I may enjoy some more of the Pop-Tart, but I may say goodbye to the rest of this. And if you want it, I can package it up and bring it to you tomorrow night. Just kidding. This is going in the trash. But that was a fun time making it. Hope you enjoyed that. All these items were created in the 1960s, or at least the base item of them, and I used some different flavors for some of them. So next week, we'll be looking at items that were started in the 1970s and making a meal with those. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week. The longer this dip stays in the house, the worse it smells, and it is really bad. But before I throw it away, I figured I would just see if... You like it, Berkeley? Oh, she likes it. Okay. Let's see if Lando... No, Berkeley, back up. Lando, what do you think? Ah, Berkeley, go away. Oh, he tastes... Oh, he... Okay. Well, it works as dog and cat food, just not people food.